Welcome back to the Dad Compass podcast. I almost forgot the name of it. I'm your host, Dmitry.
And I'm your host, Patrick, on a special Father's Day edition.
Very special Father's Day, because we don't get our fathers happy Father's Day because, well, they are not great. Or dead. Or both.
Yeah, I don't think mine's dead, but he is definitely not great.
Mine's not. I mean, mine is dead and not great. But I can
you,
wish you happy
you checked
Father's
both
Day.
boxes.
Both boxes.
Right on. Well, let's get into it. Fatherhood Unscripted.
All right. Lead the way.
You want me to kick it off?
I do.
All right. So I have a new employee that I've been working. He doesn't work for me. He works for the company, but I helped like the process on getting him on board. And he was in my office the other day. He had actually met Logan out in the yard, and he gave him some extremely high praise on I guess it was just about like his career path and what he's doing. And at the time he was doing this, Davis was actually in my office as well. He was ending his shift, so we were just kind of chopping it up, and I was just talking to his name's Zach. I was talking to Zach about Davis and Logan's kind of journey through school and their
What praise
plans.
did you
And
give him?
he was just giving him super high praise. So it was just a cool, like, proud dad moment. So that's
Good job.
it.
You did a good job.
I try.
No. I'm saying, is that what he said?
Oh, did he say that I did a good job?
Yeah. No. Did he say, like, what was his praise? Was it just like, hey, he did good, or was it like, hey man, he knocked it out the park with XYZ what he was doing?
Well, he made a couple jabs. He's like, how does it feel to have a kid that's smarter than you, or a kid that's gonna be more successful than you?
Pretty fucking
And
good.
ultimately that's my goal. So
Yeah.
But yeah, he just said that they were good kids, and it was cool to hear, like, the kids don't go to like a traditional school, so to hear them be successful doing things a little bit different, it was cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Pretty fucking cool feeling. Especially as your kid. It's not like another employee that somebody's coming up is like, oh hey, so and so is doing good. You're like, fuck, that's great. When you're a kid, you're like, that is fucking great.
Right.
Actually, great. I told
All
myself I
right.
wasn't going to curse today, and I think I just did like 3 times.
You weren't gonna curse on this special Father's Day.
I was trying not to. I was going to try something, and I failed miserably. I think I like black out when I say bad words. My brain's like, instead of beeping it, it's just like blank.
Well,
Uh,
Emily said we cussed a lot last week, right?
yeah, I didn't notice it.
I didn't either. I mean, it seemed the same to me.
Do you black out too?
Maybe.
Huh?
I was. Oh, that's classy. I was hungover.
Yeah, I'm hungover today a little bit
I took it easy last night.
because you're going to go hard today.
We'll see. There's a chance, but I'm trying to regulate a little bit.
Okay, that's fair. My fatherhood unscripted moment is actually kind of related to today and my daughter. So, been talking about a smoker for the past like week. Well, we finally got a smoker yesterday, and usually when we're driving to go get my wife and uh, all this and that, my daughter says, "Oh, hey, Dad, can you put on like Olivia Rodrigo or something? Like that's her jam." And we're walking out of a Home Depot and we get into the truck. And she goes, "Dad, can you put on ribs?" Like, "What? Can you put on ribs?" I was like, "What do you mean, can I put on ribs? Can you put on people cooking ribs?" That's what she wanted to hear, people talking about ribs, smoking meat. It's like, man, fucking good day to be alive. It was hilarious, like, that's all she wanted to watch. My son was like, "No, put on Spider-Man Miles Morales." I was like, "Ribs, dude. Fucking ribs.
So what are you smoking today?
4 racks of ribs."
Nice.
I mean, hope I don't fuck them up.
You won't. You'll be fine.
I know. They're gonna be
You're gonna
phenomenal.
YouTube videos or something, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I did when I first got my smoker. I think I only fucked up like one thing, and it was like the fourth or fifth thing I did, and I don't know, I just couldn't get this chicken breast to get to temperature,
Yeah.
and it ended up drying out.
Yeah.
But other than that, everything I did, as long as I followed the video or whatever, it came out good.
Oh, we got a Traeger, and, it's pretty fucking sweet. Did the burn off on it yesterday, and, I mean, once I started smelling the wood pellets and stopped smelling all the chemicals, it was really cool. I
Yeah,
enjoyed it.
that'll be a fun toy for you.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. I told my wife, I'm gonna be sitting there with a beer in my hand and my spray bottle full of apple juice and apple cider vinegar and other, even though I don't need to hold it because it's, like, every hour. I'm like, "I'm just gonna fucking hold it. If my kids need something, my hands are full. Figure it out. You're 5, she's 9. Together, you guys are 14. You're good." Um,
Oh yeah, Ian's gonna miss out on ribs because he's here.
yep, Ian's in Colorado, and, I mean, I guess another unscripted moment is he's that kid's flown by himself quite a bit, and when we were last year, I think last year or year before, when we were in Alabama, he had a whole bunch of issues because of, like, layovers, and he, like, ended up missing a flight, and it was just him. So it was like a 4-hour flight that turned into, like, 18 hours.
Wow.
So I'm fucking proud of that kid. He's doing so good, and, except when he went out, he was like, "Yeah, my dad gave me his PlayStation 5." I was like, "Right on." I was like, "So your dad's using his wife's PlayStation 5 now?" He's like, I was like, "Yeah, right, that's cool." I was like, "So what are you gonna do all summer?" He's like, "I don't know, I'm just gonna play a video game." "So you're gonna do the same fucking thing you do here?" I was like, "The whole point of you going out there is actually spend time with him." Um, so is that. Fucking grandma passed away
I saw that. I'm sorry, man.
Saturday. Yeah, it was a good thing, man. I actually had a dream about her last night, and she was, like, talking and, like, happy, and it was really weird. I didn't think about that until now.
And this is your mom's mom?
Yep. Yeah, she's a good lady. She's a real good lady. It was
It
nice to see her.
it was 2 weeks ago when you went and saw her, right? Not this week?
Shit, no, it was this week. I think it was this week. Maybe it was 2 weeks ago.
I think it
2
was
weeks?
2 weeks ago.
Dude, I don't know. I have no sense of time. Well, let's get into it. You wanna start off with a fun
Cool.
fact?
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Oh, you got one?
I do have one.
What you got?
I didn't say I was ready for one, but I have one.
Okay.
92 years and 10 months is the age of the oldest legal father in the Guinness Book of World Records.
That's pretty crazy.
It's disgusting.
92 years?
Almost 93. I mean,
Damn.
good for you, though.
Nah. Dude, you know what happens when you get that old?
I
Nothing.
mean, I'm under the impression
Nothing
it doesn't
happens.
work, but
Nothing happens. You just fucking sit there, dude.
That is true. Well, and the fact that he's 93, he's probably impregnating somebody in their 30s or 40s
No chance.
or younger. He has to.
You know, you think that's what keeps him young?
I mean, maybe.
All right, that's fair.
Um,
Those
56% of dads want to just spend time with their kids and grandkids on Father's Day.
sounds about accurate.
It's funny because I think that, and I might be totally wrong. I'm just going off of perspective, but I feel like moms want to be like pampered and stuff, and dads just want to be
Left alone.
surrounded by
Oh,
their family.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. My wife never wanted to be pampered. Maybe she did. My fucking camera's up here and I'm over here looking at. Not that. I I guess so. But I think as a dad, you just want moments. I think, like me personally, I live by moments because I know every single day is not going to be perfect. I know every moment's not going to be perfect. So I just need a few moments on Father's Day that are like, damn, dude, doing a great job. Um, you know that it was founded in 1910 by Sonora Smart Dodd in
I did
Spokane,
actually look that
Washington.
up too.
She wanted to honor her father, who was a Civil War veteran who raised 6 kids alone.
Wow,
Damn.
that's tough sledding right there.
Were they divorced or did she die? We'll never know.
That's it's a good question.
That's a good question.
It's
It
I bet
became
I
a
bet it was
national
death.
holiday. Huh?
I bet it was death.
That you think she died? That's why he raised 6 kids
Yeah.
alone? Oh,
Hmm.
probably while giving birth. That's fucked. I mean, that's messed up. Um, how much money do you think people spend annually on it on Father's Day?
What did you say?
How much money do you think people spend annually on Father's Day?
$119.
$20 billion spent
Oh, you're
annually.
talking about
With the
total.
you were close though, with the average person spending around $200.
Oh, okay. What was the total spend?
Ooh, I don't know. Uh, I mean,
I
since
saw it. It's substantially lower than Mother's Day, which I thought was crazy. I'm pretty
hold
sure I
on,
screenshotted it or screenshot it.
hold on. 72, 8292, $860 billion.
860 million.
Billion.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Uh,
So I mean, since it became a national holiday, which was 1972.
Nixon made it a national holiday.
I guess so. Oh yeah, you're right. Nixon. You know that in Germany it's called Vatertag. Vatertag. It's celebrated with beer-soaked hiking trip called Monotag. That crazy?
That is crazy.
All right. First topic. What do you want to do? Like a. This is kind of funny. It's like a dad myth. You're sitting on a couch and you close your eyes and you're asleep. The idea is that dads just fall asleep everywhere and anywhere in their chairs or anywhere they're sitting at any given point. Fact or fiction?
It's fiction.
It is.
I mean, I don't fall asleep anywhere. I I don't even nap, which today's going to be a struggle because I have a late night.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I'm
Who you
going to a
got?
concert.
Oh, who are you gonna go see?
Post Malone and Jelly Roll, the big
Oh,
ass stadium
oh
tour.
shit. Yeah, is that a Red Rocks?
It's at a big ass stadium. It's at Empower or
Oh,
Invesco or Mile High or whatever the fuck we call it now.
fucking keeps changing.
I don't know how I feel about Post Malone singing country, but
I
I'm
think
a
he's
pretty
fucking
big Jelly
great.
Roll fan.
I think he's funny.
I've heard a couple of his things. They're fine, but I liked it better when he was singing rap
Yeah.
or whatever you want to call the.
Rap and rap. When he was singing poems,
Sure, sure.
poetically speaking. All right. Shoot. Give me something.
Um. Well, I guess what are you doing today? How you celebrating you?
Well, I got a smoker, so I'm gonna fucking put meat on that thing. Put meat on that thing. Maybe that'll go viral. Probably not.
Don't put that meat on that thing.
Put that meat on that thing. I got 4 racks of ribs, and I rolled them, and I put them in the bag.
Oh, you
4
prepped everything yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, dude, they've been soaking in them juices.
Did
So,
you get some rubs?
yeah. I got like a butter pecan one and just like a normal, like, Kansas City barbecue, and, so the way that I did it, I took wha each I had 2 racks that are gonna be just individual, like Kansas City, and then this one's just a butter pecan, and then I went crazy. I didn't go crazy. I think I went crazy, but I had a few beers in me, I was like, "I'm fucking creative here." On one of them, I put only the Kansas City on top and the butter pecan on bottom, and then on the 4th one, I fucking
Just mixed them together.
I fucking intermingled them.
You have an Ace Hardware out there?
Yeah.
That's a good place to get rubs.
Is it?
Yeah, they
I
have
asked the
like
guy to
a
give me a rub eating. He said, "No, thank you."
what's that?
I asked the guy to give me a rub there. He said, "No, thank you."
Different kind of rubs.
Oh.
They have a rub program too. Like if you buy 10, you get the 11th one free.
No shit.
Hmm.
Sounds amazing.
It's not those kind of rubs I'm talking
Yeah, I'm
about.
just saying though, those massage parlors need to implement some sort of reward program.
That is true. That is true.
11th rub is free.
So, what's a perfect Father's Day to you? Like, what does it look like?
I think just having my kids around and them just being kids is the perfect Father's Day. Like, even as much as I want them to just be super, like, happy and not argue and fight about the dumbest shit, that's kinda like what makes it that's what being a father is. You're there for those moments. It's not filled with perfection and joy most of the time. It's filled with tiny little lessons that end up turning into bigger and more impactful ones as they get older. We'll probably watch some Pixar. I'll probably fucking cry. Like, that just
From the smoke, from the ribs, probably.
dude, there's alright. Do you ever watch any of the do you have a Disney membership?
Yeah.
Okay, have you ever seen the Disney short? It's about the little boy and his dad, and he's in his house, and he flies.
I have not.
Oh my god, dude, he's different, okay? Like, and his dad, I guess his wife passed away or something, so he's left to, like, take care of him, and he's so afraid because his kid's so different, and he's trying to, um, make him normal in a sense. He's like he's embarrassed, not embarrassed, he's just afraid, and, takes him to the park, and his kid starts, like, floating. I think it's called Float, and he turns around and he fucking yells at him. He's like, "Why can't you just be normal?" And the kid just, like, all the joy and everything out of him just disappears. He doesn't flow, and he starts walking, and it goes I'm tearing up just thinking about it. And it's the saddest thing. Like, that shit gets me so hard. I mean, shit impacts me so, like, so strongly. And then because I think as a father, we all have we sometimes have those moments, and afterwards, he takes his son and he puts him on a swing, and he's swinging him super high, and his son flies, and he starts jumping out and, like, cheering for him. And I'm like, "Man, dude, it is so fucking hard to be a father," because sometimes people see those moments in us where we just kinda snap for a second, but they don't see the pain and the shit that goes along with it, and we don't see the pain that we're inflicting on our kids when we just want them to just be normal, because being normal is not being yourself. It's like learning how to mask yourself as a child is something that's beat into you by your parents. It's fucked, dude. It gets me. Every time I watch it, I'm like, dude, there's nothing you guys can do that really makes me mad. Like, I think about it, it's just all the external stimuli and the other things going on that add the stress. But yeah, it's a good one. You should watch it. You
All
probably
right.
won't cry,
I'll
but
watch it when I'm done here.
I fucking get hit hard by that shit. All of them.
Did you see the comment we got yesterday on the short?
No,
You didn't?
maybe. Was it a long one?
It kind of was.
I think I did, but I was in the midst of drinking, so I didn't comprehend any of it.
Got it. It was kind of similar. It was because last week we were talking about um when we lose our cool.
Yeah,
And I'm assuming it was a he, but I think he actually said he was a he, but he was talking about how it's a struggle for him too,
yeah.
and he'd be interested to see like techniques. And man, I don't even know if I have any good techniques.
I don't think it's a technique thing, man. I really don't. I think it's just a normal part. It's like sometimes you walk and you stub your fucking toe. The as long as you're conscious of it, and when you do that stuff, it's you got to figure out how to communicate to your kids that, like, hey, I'm not perfect. I have shit happen. I think
Well,
that's all it is.
it's living and learning, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. You figure out that some things don't make you want to lose your mind, or they do, and you're just like, wow, why do I care so much about this insignificant matter? Like, I care more about them and their happiness and joy in their life than to berate them about something ridiculous.
Yeah, I think with maturity, I've been able to handle those situations better. Not perfect, but better and less frequent.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm still immature. I still handle things. Um, I have my moments. I should say I've realized and I've learned how to be better than I was initially, but I still have my times. And like I said, watching being present in your kid's life and not on your phone or anything, and to like watch a movie with them and just watch the movie, because they'll look at you and they'll see if you're paying attention, or if they ask you to look at something, and like working remotely, that's like the biggest thing. My son comes up like, "Dad, look at this." All right, dude, you've showed me this Power Ranger of yours like a million times, but for him, it's not about the Power Ranger. For him, it's, hey, dad's working, but I feel alone, and I need like I need love. And I tell him that, I was like, dude, like, do you need a hug? Do you need some love right now? Is that what's going on? Like, is that why you're acting out or having a hard time? And like, dude, the one day he like broke down and it fucking killed me. Like, his eyes teared up, and yeah, fucking.
Just wanted some dad love.
Yeah, man, we just wanted a hug,
He
and
wanted
it
one of those big old Dmitry arms wrapped around him.
oh, dude, it fucking it got me like just like you get so tied up in shit that I think sometimes that we not like neglect, but I think we forget what it's like to be a kid. And me not having a dad, it was it's realizing the importance of a father while you're being a father. Because I'm at my age, I'm like, I didn't have a dad. That's okay. Like I get it. Well, but the reality of it is, for my son, I'm a superhero. And I mean, for my kids, they're my heroes. Look up to them. You see how they handle some stuff. Not everything. Obviously, they're kids, but yeah, it was just crazy. That's all.
That's
I
it.
forgot. I forgot the question. I fucking blacked out.
Hey, you didn't swear until just now.
I didn't. Did I
What's
just
that?
swear? Did I just swear?
I just fucking blacked out.
Oh my god, I
I think
did.
that's what you said.
Jeez Louise.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm
You're
just
probably right.
adding words into your vocabulary
Oh
that I
my
would expect you
gosh.
to say.
And it's like you're like training me. It's like a fucking clicker toy. You're gonna say vocabulary. I'm gonna say fuck.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about that. I mean, we talked about the phone situation, and I suck at it, man. I suck at it. I suck at it because of work, and I suck at it because of just my own discipline. And I, I bought a book. Obviously, I told you that,
Hmm.
and I've been trying to read it. And so I went and I had a meeting, and the person I was meeting showed up late. And instead of jumping on my phone, I read the book, and I try to carry the book on me all the time so I could use that instead of playing on my phone.
Yeah.
And we watched a movie last night, and it was okay. It just, I don't know.
What'd you watch?
Fountain of Youth.
Is that Tomb Raider?
Is it based off of that?
I don't know. Fountain of Youth. That sounds like Tomb Raider stuff.
It's, I mean, if it is, I have no idea,
Was
but
there Laura Croft in there?
no,
Not Tomb Raider then.
it's like a national treasure type movie,
Oh.
and it's with the dude from The Office, John Krasinski, I think,
Oh shit. He's
and
good.
Natalie Portman's in it.
Mm, he's good.
Yeah, it was okay. It just didn't like I like comedies or action, and then I could get some like my full attention. And so yeah, I don't know, halfway through the movie I just ended up actually looking up stuff for us to talk about today.
That's fair. But it's time well spent though.
Well,
Um,
Jackson was drawing, and
nice.
Deanne usually like she'll color on her phone,
So nobody's watching a fucking movie,
essentially.
right?
I mean, Deanne's she's I think it might be a female thing. Richard and I've talked about this before, but if I'm on my phone watching something, I have no fucking idea what's going on.
Yeah.
And then if Deanne's on her phone watching something, she knows everything. And then she'll like leave and she'll come back and she'll be like, "Did this happen?" And I was like, "I don't fucking know."
Yeah.
It's a pretty impressive skill, I guess. But yeah, when I'm in my phone, man, I am in it.
That sounds like me and my wife are fucking swapped then.
Because you can do both.
Yeah. Yeah. But like usually if we're watching a movie, I'm usually in it. And then I get mad when nobody's watching, and then I fucking turn it off. And then everyone's like, "Oh, why'd you turn it off?" I'm like, "You guys are even fucking watching it." I was like, "I don't even want to watch it with you. You guys are making this movie bad for me." And I turn into the asshole.
Yeah, I just struggle with the family type movies. They're just not for me.
Did you know that 80% of dads say I can fix that before watching a YouTube video?
They say that they can fix it before watching the video.
Mhm.
I'm in the 20%. I need to watch the video first.
No, but you say I can fix it first.
No.
Oh, I do. I'm like, I can fix that. Like, Dad, it's a fucking jet engine. I can fix it. It's like, fucking try me.
August's tablet broke a couple weeks ago,
Really, like,
and
I can fix that.
I fixed it.
What'd you do?
I didn't even use a YouTube video. I just took it apart. It had a, I think he had thrown it. He never actually confirmed that, but I think he had thrown it because he was upset, and he had the power button
Got
was,
jammed.
well, it was even more than jammed. It was like in the actual tablet, so I had to take the whole tablet apart and get it back together. So
Yeah. Fucking MacGyver.
I mean, that's not really my forte, but for some reason it worked out. So I was a hero for a minute.
You're a fucking hero.
I wasn't his hero. I was Deanne's hero because she didn't have to buy a new tablet.
Well, you both would have to buy a new tablet.
I mean, it's true. It's true.
Is that a nice tablet?
I think it's just one of those like $100 Amazon ones.
Yeah.
It's like pretty limited, but it's good for him.
That's fucked up. 78% of dads believe their puns are actually clever. Only 9% of kids agreed. That is some bullshit.
That's punny.
That is funny. That's funny as fuck. Dude, I think the puns are the best.
I've been
Oh
working.
my God, dude. All
What?
right. Speaking of funny, this shit had me rolling. I don't know what show it was, but it's the dude that plays MacGruber. And he walks into the office. He's like, "Is there a black person here? Is there a black person here?" And the black chick's like, "Yeah, right here." And his boss is like, "Dude, you need to get out of here." He's like, "No, my wife said that there's a black person here." And until he fucking picks up the black purse that's in
Nobody
here,
knew what he was talking about.
oh my dude, I was like, that shit was the funniest thing I've ever heard. It took me a solid like couple minutes though,
I
which was
knew it
hilarious.
immediately.
You did?
I did.
It's because we were talking about puns. You
Yeah,
had
that's true.
context clues.
That's true.
If you watch the video, you'd be like, because the way that it's said, it's like playing that game with the things in it.
Oh yeah.
Is there a black person here? So
You
funny.
you enunciated it to where I caught on as soon as you
Oh,
said it. But you're right. We were talking about it before you said it. So
you were looking for it. That's
that
fair.
is funny.
That is funny. All right.
I've, I've been working with this dude. He's a consultant. He's like a operations, I don't know, guru, I guess.
Mhm.
He's really old. He's 75.
Yeah.
Super nice dude. Um, I don't say that I've necessarily learned a lot from him, but it's been like it's a refresher course on a lot of things that I've known. And there's accountability pieces too that have just made it's been good. But anyways, he likes to bust out dad jokes. And they are ridiculous, but um every day he's like sliding one in there.
Just pops in.
Yeah, past, present, and future walk into a bar. It was tense.
Yeah, it was sense.
Um,
Oh,
he said I can use them, so um, dang it, Okay, I don't want to screw this one up, but there's another one. I'll think of it and I'll let you know before we're done.
Yeah, time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like banana.
I'm gonna share that one.
That was fucking good. Well, it's like, like there's one that's I really like the rotation of the earth. It
It
really
makes
makes
your
my
day.
day. Yeah.
That's the one.
That's the fucking that one's funny.
His delivery was a little bit different, but yes,
Yeah.
that's the one, and it was funny. That was the very first one he told me.
Yeah.
And he's like, "You can pass that on." And there's another dude walking down the hallway, so I just shared it with him.
You just threw right after him. Did you hear about the Italian chef that passed away?
I did not.
I fucked up.
You fucked up.
Did you hear about the Italian chef that died?
I did not.
He passed away.
Oh, okay.
That fucked up. That wasn't good. I screwed up, but at least the shelf's holding up.
Oh, I got a good one. What's
All
the
right.
first age of the first? What's the average age of a first-time dad in the U.S.?
22.
I would think that too, but it's the average.
16.
Jesus Christ, dude. It's 31.
31.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a smart choice.
Well, it's your average.
I feel like that's a smart choice.
So when did you become a dad?
23.
And I was 24. But Richard was 40. So the average between that is not quite
Yeah.
31, but Richard takes the average up, that's for sure.
Yeah, he does.
I was talking to a kid at work. He's 22, and he was saying him and his girl had to go to the doctor, and I was like, "Is she pregnant?" And he's like, "No, hell no." He's like, "I don't want kids yet. I'm gonna wait." And it's I don't know. For me, it's always an interesting, like, do you live your life in your 20s and 30s and then have kids?
I mean, Patrick, let's talk about the real question here. If you're fucking, you're fucking.
Okay, thank you.
Uh, there's a
Very
there,
insightful.
there, and if you really love the person, then you coming out that box.
Well, yes and no. I mean, there's ways to not have that happen,
I
Dmitry.
mean, yeah, there's that. I could pull the cork out.
Jesus, dude, no,
It was a
that's
good
not what I'm
sound effect,
talking
though.
about.
No? Oh,
No,
I made that one up. That was a good sound effect. Did you hear that?
I I
That was
did.
like a well timed. My finger wasn't even a fucking thing, so it wasn't that funny. But
Well, I mean, this kid's super sharp and like he has his shit together.
oh, it changes everything.
So I think it just shows a little bit of maturity to like think like that.
It does.
And we talked about it with Richard too. Richard's like, my kid would have not been in a good spot if I would have had the kid around the ages that we had the kids.
Yeah, yeah, and like that average at 31. I feel like most people get their stuff together,
Right. Right.
or should have it somewhat together at that point.
Well, I mean, you're substantially more mature now than you
That's
were when you
impressive.
first had your kid. And that's frightening to see your maturity now.
Yeah, that's terrifying. I'm like trying to think back. I'm like, I think I'm more immature now than I was. I think I fucking
You think the kids
decreased.
made you immature?
Yeah. They're all talking about fart jokes and this and that.
I mean, I wouldn't do anything over again for me, but
Yeah.
I do think it's interesting when I see people have kids when they're older.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, you see the way that they raise their kids. I think that's the biggest telltale signs. Like if you got you have 4 kids,
yeah.
right? So each one of those were raised differently. There's a lot of similarities, but each one got improved upon. It's like, okay, well, this one's gonna be better at this thing when they're at this point, and so on and so on. So like your first kid ends up having he's like, dude, was I like, what the fuck? And all the other kids, they're over here tying their shoes out the fucking womb.
Well, with like Logan, I remember this, and I think every parent goes through this, but like you almost are putting Logan in a or your first kid in like a bubble because you don't
Yeah.
want him to get hurt. You don't want all of this stuff to happen. And
Yeah.
then as you have more kids, you're just like, fuck it. Like they need to learn, he needs to bump his head in order for him to, um,
Kick him down the stairs.
understand that
It'll
he
fucking
shouldn't do
happen.
that.
Yeah.
Richard just texted me, Happy Father's Day.
Imagine that. Ears were burning.
Right. Um, but yeah, I think that, well, and like Richard's a good example. So Richard doesn't work at Colorado Barricade anymore. You know that, right?
No.
Oh,
Hmm.
he works for a guy who works on Colorado Barricade trucks,
Oh,
just up the street, and he doesn't start his shift till 8. So like 2 to 3 times a week, he's usually around the shop, just hanging out, chopping it up with people.
gotcha.
But it's funny because when I chat with him, he's always talking about Tyler, and
Yeah.
he's talking like how excited he is when Tyler walks and
Mhm.
like the stuff that he's seeing. And that's stuff that I took for granted as a 24-year-old that
Yeah.
had my first kid, because I don't know, there was this added stress of having a kid. Like
Mhm.
there's this financial impact. I'm working all the time. And it's not that I didn't, care about that stuff, but I wasn't as in the moment as Richard is able to be, which I think is good. It's good for him and it's good for Tyler.
Well, yeah, and I think at that time, I guarantee you probably talked about your kid a lot, though. It just seems so you probably don't realize how many conversations you brought your kids into, because I feel like your first kid, that's the main thing, like, yeah, you're working, you're stressed, you get all that stuff going on, but that's, like, a majority of your life at that point, so I feel like you probably did discuss him quite a bit.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure I did, but it's like it's I don't know. It just feels a little bit different, but I'm sure you're right. I did.
Yeah. That
I
makes sense, man. Fucking makes
gotta get
sense.
rid of these headphones. They drive me fucking crazy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. Give us our last topic.
Jesus.
What do we got? It's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Oh, this one was. I don't know if this is a great topic to finish out on, but I thought it was interesting that red rose is a Father's Day flower.
Why?
What's that?
Why?
Why do I think it's interesting?
No. Why is it a Father's Day flower?
And You thought only mom deserved flowers on her special day. Father's Day official flower is the rose. A red rose is worn in your lapel on Father's Day if your father is living, and a white rose is worn if he has passed away.
Well, and red roses traditionally symbolize love, respect, and courage, qualities often associated with strong father figures.
Okay.
Oh, and it was by Sonora Smart Dodd, the founder of Father's Day, originally suggested wearing a red rose to honor living fathers and a white rose to remember those who passed away. Wow. So she's and this mirrored the tradition of white carnations for Mother's Day, which honored deceased mothers. Very interesting. No
Well, see,
shit.
I always associate like red roses with romance. That's why I was surprised by it, I
Yeah, me
think.
too. Yeah, not like strength and courage and all that other stuff. Yeah.
Here's another interesting one, which
Okay.
this has got to be a little dated, in my
Okay.
opinion, just because. But um, neckties are the most commonly given Father's Day gift.
Really?
Millions of neckties are gifted each year. I feel like it's got to be a little dated.
No. Well, over 20 million neckties are sold in the United States around Father's Day each year.
Dude, that's crazy. I haven't
Yep.
worn a necktie since I was in high school.
Exactly. And a survey shows that that less than 20% of those fucking people are actually wearing neckties.
Oh, you just saw that?
Yeah, like 20%, like less than 20% of fathers actually wear neckties. I've never seen a father in my life wear a fucking necktie.
We had to
Like,
dress up for um, basketball games.
yeah,
Yeah, because football games we were allowed to wear jerseys. Basketball games we had to wear button-up shirt and a tie. I think that's a lot. Literally, uh, maybe a funeral or something I went to, I wore a tie, but other than that, that's the
but not,
last.
not a necktie. Wait,
Oh, yeah, a necktie,
it's not just a fucking tie?
a tie. Yeah,
So why is it called a fucking necktie?
because it goes around your neck.
Where the fuck else is going to go around? Dude, this is I'm over here thinking it's something fucking bizarre and out of this world, like necktie. Oh my god, ridiculous!
It's just a tie.
It's just a fucking tie.
Yeah, they just
Oh
call
my
them
god,
neckties.
dude! I fucking worn a tie.
You've worn a tie,
Well, yes, in my life I have, but
but not in a long time, and you
no,
wouldn't
like,
want that as
but
a gift.
no, some cool ties, yeah, dude. Ties
No,
are cool.
yeah, there's cool ties. I just don't wear them. So what's the point?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna go to the fucking grocery store in a fucking tie and a t-shirt. People be like, "This guy's fucking mental." Oh, my
Um,
wife just got it for me. Yeah, well, you're fucking
I
done.
mean, if I have it my way, I'm wearing t-shirt and shorts every single day. But unfortunately, I got to dress up a little bit for work. But I don't have to wear ties.
Yeah, I'd wear a tie, dude. I'd love to just have a suit job. I mean, I probably wouldn't. I'd probably get fired.
I'm assuming you're not getting anything today since you bought a smoker yesterday.
Yeah, I'm hoping I get something today, but it's not gonna be a smoker. It's gonna be the love and affection of everyone eating the delicious
Nice,
ribs that I make.
nice. Is not where I thought this was going. So nice Dmitry twist or untwist.
Saved. Safe.
You know what I get to do today?
What?
Nothing.
Yeah,
My Jackson's cooking lunch.
really?
Yeah, I prepped everything yesterday and he's going to cook it.
What's he gonna make you?
We're having shrimp fajitas.
Mm,
My mom's coming over. We're having
nice.
that corn dip that I've talked about like way too much on this
Yeah,
podcast. He's going to make that.
that sounds good.
I made some guacamole and salsa yesterday.
Oh
So
my god, dude. This is what I miss about Colorado. It's like you have fucking guacamole, salsa, burritos, some sort of fucking mix. Every single like doesn't matter what it is. Somebody's birthday, you're having fucking tacos. Oh, it's Christmas, Merry Taco. Like it just happens. And then over here, it's like, oh, pizza. Oh, hoagie,
cheesesteak.
cheesesteak. I'm making your. I think you brought in jalapeno poppers to work like a long time, didn't you?
Uh,
Well, I'm making jalapeno poppers today,
oh, you
and
are.
I'm smoking them on the grill, wrapped in bacon.
Do you have a recipe you're using?
Yeah, I have like my own kind of.
Oh, okay.
It's not really like a crazy recipe. All it is cream cheese, cheddar cheese, um, jalapenos, obviously. Where I switched it up and I made fucking habaneros. Won't tell anybody which one's which. And I wrap it in bacon. But when I made them in an air fryer like a year and a half ago, they were so good. Oh my god, they were so good. Fucking best things I've ever eaten.
Yeah, I'm glad that you use cream cheese and cheddar cheese.
What else would I use?
Well, some people just use cream cheese and some people just use cheddar cheese, but I think you need both.
You do need both. Some
Yeah.
people just use fucking cheese. That's all it is. It's a fucking jalapeno with cheese in it.
I thought that the cheddar cheese was an East Coast thing and then cream cheese is the more common thing.
Bro, I thought that if you're just putting cheese in there, you're fucking retarded. But here we are.
How long do you have to smoke those ribs for? Like 4 hours?
I'm gonna do like an 8 hour smoke.
Okay.
So literally when we're done this, I think I have to have them on by like 10. Um, so that gives me like an hour to get everything on and going. And then yeah, I mean, I'm so excited, dude. I'm so excited to get all those fucking ribs on there and like taste them. And I just hope that I don't fuck it up. And because I have them all labeled in the bags, but I know if I don't take a fucking picture of it when I put them on there, I'm fucked. People be like, oh, what's this one? So I don't fucking know. What does it taste like?
I mean, who gives a shit? Just eat it.
I do. I
You,
care.
you know, the best thing I smoked
Yeah,
was
I
a,
do.
you're stupid. Um, I stuffed a pork loin with
Oh,
cream cheese and jalapenos and wrapped it in bacon. So it was like a
whoa. Oh
jalapeno.
my God. That sounds fucking incredible.
It was delicious.
Did the cream cheese ooze out?
No, you just cut.
Really?
You literally leave your ends open when you cut down the middle, and yeah, you kind of wrap it as tight as you can with bacon.
Oh,
I
man.
remember when Deanne and I first started dating, I had
The
made
cream
two of
cheese ooze
those,
out.
and her daughters came over. I don't even know what you said. I'm gonna ignore it. But I think Dea ate a whole fucking pork loin that day.
No
Like
shit.
she loved it. It
Wow.
was good.
Yeah, that sounds fucking really good. And you could turn that pork loin into like carnitas and shit.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Yeah, I'm excited to do some cool stuff with the smoker, man.
They're fun.
I did say, or like when me and Deanne first met, I was like, "Did the cream cheese leak out?" That was a joke. I wasn't gonna let you not hear that joke. I thought it was a good one, and now you're laughing, so it was a good joke.
You're dumb.
New Father's Day cup in here, thanks to my mother-in-law.
Like there's a little bit of a glare. What is
So
it?
why are you
So
fucking moving?
I'm trying to move away from the glare. The official,
Yeah, move away
I'm
from the glare.
the favorite son-in-law. Are you the only son-in-law?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
So
that
it's
makes sense.
fucking winner by default.
Yeah.
Is there a glare on your side on your screen?
No, like I don't see a glare now, but there
Right,
was just a
because
little bit of a
right there
glare here.
on the cup.
I'm sure you can't see what the fuck I'm pointing at,
Is it on the
but
cup?
yeah.
You know why?
Why?
Because that's on my end.
Well, yeah,
So you're going like,
I
all
thought
right,
maybe if I looked at it from a different angle, I'd be able to see it.
right. Didn't work.
It did not work.
All right. I'm ready for your
Cool.
question, Patrick.
All right. It's not, I don't know if it's a good one or not.
They're always good.
Well, no, the last time we did this, it was terrible.
What was it?
I don't remember, but
It
when
was
you
terrible then.
hyped it up, it was like Bleh.
Oh, it's just fucking. All right, this one's gonna suck then.
Um, would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
Oh shit. See, I mean, those horses fucking kick hard. Like, I mean, 100 of them.
100 of them.
I feel like I would be less intimidated by the 100 horse size or the duck size horses. And I'd be even more intimidated by like a duck the size of a fucking horse. Because that beak, dude, that thing would just whack, like done.
Well, it's a good thing I said duck and not a goose, because I wouldn't
Geese are
fight
dicks.
one goose-sized goose.
Dude, geese are fucking dicks.
I know.
That's funny. Like in Yardley, where we used to live, you'd be on a canal and they fucking flap their wings. They start fucking hissing at you. Like, dude, I'm just walking. Fuck, dude, you fucking hissing at me for? It's crazy. So I would probably fight. God damn, dude, I don't know. I'm be honest here. I think it would be scary either way because miniature ponies still fucking hit. But like, if I'm fighting a bunch of dwarf horses and they're even tinier than that, like I think I would be able to just like run through them and just start kicking like crazy.
Have you ever had a horse bite?
No, my daughter got bit by a donkey though.
I got a horse bite. Yeah, I was young, and yeah, that shit hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. Imagine if it's a mini horse. Mini horse.
I'm fighting the duck-sized horse. They got a long ass neck for me to get a hold of. So,
Dude, but they can turn that shit and everything.
oh, I'm not saying it's gonna be easy. I'm just saying that
Dude,
there's
they're
a
gonna
lot of neck
turn
to
on
get a
you.
hold of.
You're gonna grab its neck and it's gonna make this start fucking going after you, dude. And it's not even gonna miss. It's not even gonna skip a beat. Its head's gonna do a fucking complete 360 or 180 and just go fucking check you out. It'll look at you, whack 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 whack. So you better fucking stop.
Yeah, I'm fighting the duck-sized horse. I'm not saying I'm winning. That's my decision.
All right, I'm gonna ask some professional opinion here.
Yeah, Chat GBT is gonna.
Yeah, who would win? Me, a 6'2" male, 291 pounds, or a duck-sized 100 horses, or a duck the size of one horse. Let's see. It's gonna have to fucking think about this one. Nope. Option one, pros. They're tiny. This is duck-sized horses. Think aggressive chihuahuas with hooves. You have reach, weight, and the ultimate weapon, the dad stomp. Their bites might hurt, but you can roundhouse 10 at a time. That's a good point. Cons, swarming lots of them, like a Black Friday sale at Home Depot. If they coordinate and horses are smarter than ducks, it could be a hoofed ambush. So here's my strategy. Back to a wall, swing a rake, target clusters, wear steel-toed boots for equestrian curb stomping. Jesus. Yeah, it's wild.
Took a
Fucking dark turn.
history
Winner, you.
twist on it.
Just sweaty and maybe a little trampled. All right. Now, a horse-sized duck, Patrick. Pros, very few. One target. You can attempt to reason with it. Quack once for yes. Cons. Ducks have serrated beaks. Multiply that by a horse-sized, flesh-ripping salad chomper. It can fly. Oh my God, I forgot about that. A horse-sized object dive bombing you at 40 miles an hour. You're toast. Waterfowl rage is real. Ever seen a geese on a golf course? Now give that attitude steroids. No, thank you. Strategy: you need terrain advantage. Hit the legs first. It's all drumsticks. Avoid water. Ducks are aquatic snipers. Loser, you. Unless you've got a flamethrower or Dwayne Johnson backing you up, you're dead. So the final verdict is take your chance with 100 duck-sized horses. You got dad strength, body mass, and the stamina of a man who carries 8 grocery bags in one trip.
All right. I didn't know that there was a right or wrong answer, but I guess my answer was wrong.
No, your answer is right. I mean, it's true. I forgot that they can fly. Can you imagine a horse-sized duck dive bombing you? I didn't even think about that.
I did. Yeah, I did. I
Like a
actually
missile
didn't either.
launching at you.
I didn't think about the water aspect either.
Probably be a pretty quack attack. You know what I'm saying?
You're dumb.
It was good. That was a great question.
Yeah, it played out much better than I thought it would.
It did. Well, do we call
Happy
it?
Father's Day, dude.
Happy Father's Day, man. Thank you. Thank you for helping me on my grill venture yesterday, too. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I don't know if I helped at all, but you're welcome.
Oh, you helped.
Yeah, I'd like to wish everybody listening happy Father's Day. I'm going to shout out to fathers too. Obviously, we already talked about it, but this is Richard's first Father's Day. So, and then
Happy Father's Day, Richard.
I have a guy that works for me. He is a single father raising 2 kids, and he works a shitload of hours. His name's Louis. So I know he listens sometimes. I just don't know how often he listens, but want to give him a shout out. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, Louis. Keep on trucking. Man.
What's that?
Let's just keep on trucking.
That's right.
That's
That's
fucking
right.
work right there. All right. Well, next week we're going to talk about something. Just so you guys know, something is going to be the topic.
It won't be Father's Day stuff.
It won't be Father's Day. It will be whatever we come up with in a very short amount of time as well. So,
I mean, we talked about it. We knew we were doing this on like Wednesday or whatever.
yeah. So that we did. So I hope you guys have a good time grilling, good time hanging out with your kids. And as Patrick hates this fucking saying, because it's pretty dumb, compass on.
Don't compass on.
Compass
Like,
on.
follow, subscribe.
Like, follow, and subscribe.
YouTube, Spotify,
YouTube.
Apple, and all major platforms.
Say Happy Father's Day. You gotta get closer. Say it.
Happy Father's Day.
There you go.
Thank you, Ronan.
There you go. He can't hear you. He's just
I know, but
staring.
you're going to tell him that. I said that.
He said he said hi. He didn't even say Happy Father's Day. Did you?
I said thank you, Ronan.
Oh, he said thank you, Ronan. See, blackout. That quick. Fucking gone.
Oh, we got
All
that
right.
Power Ranger.
That's right. Well, we'll see you guys next week.